Welcome to the Globetrottin ADs. This podcast is for you, athletic directors, activity coordinators, coaches, and program associates based in international schools around the world. The Globetrottin ADs is proudly hosted by Nick DeForest from the American International School Vienna and Matt Fleming from the American International School of Budapest. Here they are now, Nick and Matt and the Globetrottin ADs.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Globetrottin ADs. Very, very excited. This is episode number 99, the last of the double-digit era. Very excited as we approach number 100, which we'll have some information about very soon as we gear up to go to Malta for the CISA conference in March. So we'll have a special episode then. But today, episode 99, we're going to focus on a special conference that's coming up. It's the 9th International Association Athletic Administrators and Coaches Conference. It's in Bangkok later this spring, May 2 through 4. It's for outdoor educators, athletics and activity directors, aquatic specialists, school coaches, PE teachers. It's a really good, well-rounded conference, and we're going to have Joe Toler to explain a little bit more about that soon. Before that, though, as always, I'll throw it over to my colleague, Nick DeForest. Nick, what's up?
Yes, the Wayne Gretzky episode, number 99. And a good one to do for number 99 because we don't just want to promote a conference and, don't tune out if you know you're not going to go to May to Thailand. We'll have some good stuff in this episode, and we love just sharing things that are happening for ADs and coaches around the world. So we really wanted to talk about this conference because it's been a bit of a break. Matt, you said it was a 9th one, but there were a few years off in between. We'll get all of that. Matt, you mentioned Joe is here with us. Joe, welcome to the show. And why don't you just tell everybody who you are first before we get into all the other good stuff?
Yeah, appreciate it so much. It's great to be here. Long-time listener, first-time caller. So my name is Joe Toler. I'm the Athletic and Activities Director for the International School of London, Qatar. I've been moving around quite a bit in the last couple of years, but right now I'm helping ISLQ in creating a solid and athletic program, and shoring up their activities program along with Week Without Walls. So it's been quite the adventure coming in to a new place. We're just coming off of the World Cup, obviously, and then we had the Asian Cup, and it's been a really good time to come here.
Wow. And I think that could be scary for some people, right? Like you went in with a clean slate, but also just amazing, right? You can do what you want. How is that going?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you come in and obviously eyes wide open, and you try to get a good feeling of the systems that have already been in place and the culture and stuff, and some really good things. Our students are incredible, and they've really taken the initiative on themselves to form their own little athletic clubs and volleyball clubs and things. And it's been great to form those relationships to really get them closer together and really formalize the program and show them how we can expand and create games and leagues and things that they're passionate about, right? And have their voices on the table. It's been really good. It's been really positive.
That's an exciting situation to be in because, pretty much everything you're going to do is going to be pretty exciting and new, and you're going to get some buy-in for sure because it's new opportunities for kids, right? And they're going to be excited to go to those tournaments and have competitions and get uniforms and get a coach and put a plan together. So that's awesome news. That brings back good memories for me of what my time was like when I was at Latvia, first time going overseas and kind of being in a similar situation. So awesome.
Yeah, some of those great conversations we're having now are already our legacy. What type of program do we want to build, and really for the future years to come? And our seniors have really stepped up and are starting to come together and build it for us. It's exciting.
Yeah. Well, you got some awesome resources you can utilize, of course, because you're well connected, not just through the Globetrottin AD's network, but I know you've been in various regions, and I know you from back in the CISA days and your
Mhm.
time in Moscow. So that's super helpful as well. And having Kirby on board with the conference we're going to talk about, I know that'll be pretty good for you as well. So I talked a little bit about the conference and who it's kind of aimed at and who it's for, but maybe you want to talk a little more about the conference in general, maybe a quick overview of how it's going to go.
Sure. Yeah, we're really excited. As I was talking with Kirby and Ron Schnell is on board, and now we have a growing team of people that are helping support us, and Kirsten and Sarah, and from all different parts of the world. We initially, post COVID, things have kind of stalled for everybody, and we heard conversations, and just really a lot of people were on board and interested to start this up again. And then at the beginning of this year, we really pushed it of, okay, well, we need to get this going again. I think people are excited. It's something that we believe in, and something that we has always been really impactful. And so we formed it up, and we came up with a theme for this year of Unite, which is the empowering school spirit, school sport excellence. So the U is universal collaboration, N for networking, I for innovative practices, T for top tier development, and E for exceptional education. And really, like, that pretty much encompasses also the vision of what we wanted to provide this year. We wanted us all to unite again, and face to face is so much more impactful than what you can provide kind of online. I'm not saying that it's any less like meaningful, but it's so great to be able to network and come together.
Yeah. Oh, that's it, man. Absolutely amazing. The conferences after COVID, regardless of who the speakers are, what the presentations are like, I think everyone just has taken so much out of them from being around and sharing. And I haven't been to a bad conference yet. They're always great.
So that's all what we want to focus in on that again, of just uniting the different strands of who we are and the different expertise that we have, and then that pretty much encapsulates our core philosophy.
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to ask, because Matt mentioned at the beginning there's ADs, aquatic coordinators, coaches, and also PE teachers, right? It's quite a diverse group, but some people that interact at our schools on a daily basis that maybe then don't go away together and learn about things. So I love that core philosophy of collaboration, and maybe just talk about that as you made it as a theme. You talked about it briefly, but maybe in your role right now at your new school, like that collaboration point is just everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's key, right? Building those relationships are super important in any type of situation that you're either coming into or that you're trying to make better or improve and things. And that's pretty much what we want in our I3AC conferences, an opportunity for us to come together, to share and present our ideas together. It's sort of created by us, and then it's focused on what people are passionate about, and relying on that expertise. Matt, you mentioned earlier of reaching out to various regions and people who I've been able to be in contact with. Well, this is an opportunity for us all to come to a central point and really make it a powerful conference, because we might have swimming instructors that have some really great ideas in the pool, and are moving forward with some new ideas and concepts and want to share. And the same thing on the field and on the court, and then or some bigger leadership philosophies and things like that. So I3AC, that's our purpose, right? Is allowing everyone to share their best, learn from each other, and in turn make our programs better for our student athletes.
Awesome. Yeah, I love the idea how universal it is and how well-rounded it is, and there's sounds like there's a little something for everybody, that we as activity coordinators and athletic directors we've got our hands in some fashion, right? Or we're connected to in guidance or scheduling, or just working with people and making sure the programs are running smoothly, they're effective, and they're purposeful for educational development. So what an opportunity. I've not had a chance to go to this conference in the past, and I'm excited you guys are getting. I've had interest, of course, prior to the COVID shutdown. I was hoping to go, but I'm really excited you guys are able to get it back up and running, and hopefully it'll turn out pretty good for you guys in terms of attendance, and I'm sure the energy will be amazing. So, with that, you guys also have a keynote speaker who's going to be attending, Mike Avery. So maybe you want to share a little bit about Mike.
Oh, I'm super excited to have him. I first met Mike a number of years ago, just actually through COVID. So I was building up a speaker series, not just for the IAAC, but our local community in Beirut as well. And I wanted to maintain that connection with our athletes and community in that way, and provide them some things that they could, hearing from various experts from around the world, right? And so I got in touch with Mike, and he was kind enough to meet with me, and he's just an incredible person. Comes with such an amazing amount of experience. He was a coach at Valparaiso, and then now he's the head coach for Fort Wayne FC. So through his experiences, you talk about the Valpo Promise, some of the other things that he has really just in his leadership style has hit home. I would definitely recommend, if you have a chance, to watch the series on the website. I can't say that I'm the best presenter. That I was trying my best at that time, but yeah, he is really powerful, and he's well spoken. He is a strong believer in team and bringing the right people around the table. And also his experiences with diversity and inclusion are just incredible. So I would, definitely expect that you're going to receive something that's powerful, and you're going to get to know someone again who is an expert in that area, right? So you're going to have, expect to have a great experience meeting and obviously hearing from him. He's got a great keynote lined up. The BE team, which is a transformational model for high performance teams. Cool. Also holding sessions throughout, me, you, them, and us, right? Talking about a conversation with diversity and inclusion. And then he has agreed to have a session out on the pitch. He's going to run, get the football coaches, and even whoever wants to attend, obviously, come out for a session with him. So, yeah, super cool.
Good. No injuries, though. Remember, he's going to get out there healthy.
Exactly. We got to get everybody to warm up.
That's right.
Especially us as we're getting older. That's a killer in our softball tournaments, Matt. Is the warm up.
Yeah.
Super important.
The bodies will hit the floor if you're not careful.
Well, I mean, you mentioned the speaker series, so I'll put the link there. That is on the website that we'll ask you about soon. But what about Mike? Mike has other online things, or I mean, if you're not going to Bangkok and you're interested in checking out Mike.
Yeah, well, so we're going to obviously record the sessions as much as possible, and I don't really have a set timeline of when we're going to release those videos. That's something that we still have to work out. I definitely, if you're in the States and want to catch a game, and definitely recommend going and catch a game, Fort Wayne FC, whenever you can. I think, we're definitely going to stay in touch, and anytime that he's going to speak, we'll put it out there for him to know that you're coming, or that where he's at, to find other opportunities to hear him. So we'll definitely be keeping in touch with him.
Super. Is he excited? Is this the first time over to Thailand for him across?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he's super excited. It's unfortunately it's going to be short lived. It's just for the few days of the conference, and then he's got to head back. His season will start right after the conference, and then right before he actually is going to speak to the NCAA about inclusion. So he'll be in Indianapolis for that, and so perfect. He's a busy man. I'm so thankful that he's made time for us.
Yeah, that's great.
Kukri are a global multi-sport clothing brand specializing in providing the world's most prestigious schools with bespoke made and designed team uniforms for students of all standards and abilities. If you are frustrated by inconsistent colors, branding, costs, and sizing across your school's uniforms, then it's time to discuss an offering where every sport is available, from softball to soccer, for male and female athletes at rates to suit your budget. To find out how Kukri could elevate the apparel of your student athletes to a professional level, email the team at contact@kukrisports.com. A dedicated sales manager will offer you a quote today. Mention this ad and receive a special offer on your coach or PE staff order. Super. Well, what about the other people involved? You mentioned some people around. We're gonna have a whole panel on here, but give a bit of thanks, or tell people out there who else is really involved in this, the organization of the conference.
Yeah, so obviously, Kirby has been from the start, and then Ron Schnell, who is in Japan at the moment. He's been fantastic. Kirsten Bender got on board and has taken a lot on for our social media and overall organization. Then we have Sarah Harmon, who's been a fantastic addition. We also have, if you check out the agenda, we have the pre-conference sessions that are starting the NIAAA classes. And
nice! I actually didn't realize. So yeah, they'll have some NIAAA courses there too.
Yeah. So I mean,
great. Who's leading those?
So it'll be Sarah and Jeff Coops.
Nice.
We'll be offering the LTC 901 Athletic Administration, Guiding Foundations and Philosophies.
Awesome.
And we're pretty stoked about that.
Oh, that's great. That's great to hear. Perfect. Another reason to get there early, right? You said pre-conference day, so perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's on May 2nd. Yeah, and then Friday and Saturday. Friday will be mainly at the hotel, and then Saturday we're out at NIST, which they've been so kind enough again to open up their doors for us. Friday evening we're offering a social for those who are a part of the conference, and so it's going to be jam-packed, right? Cool. We've got loads of different sessions and activities organized.
Awesome.
Just checking through. You said there's going to be an aquatics strand as well?
Yeah, so we're still waiting on a few of the workshops to be finalized. That would be probably on the Saturday.
There's still a couple months away, right?
Yeah, exactly. So there's one kayaking in your pool that's being offered by Graham Wardle. Different stroke technique by Mike McKinney.
Cool. Nice.
So there's definitely something there for swimmers.
And when you're on the agenda, you'll see my name on there. I don't know.
That's right.
I don't know if people are going to enjoy seeing me on a screen. I wish I could get out to Thailand, but I'm happy to be involved where I am. So I'm looking forward to that.
And we definitely appreciate it. I mean, we're just happy that you're going to be there, right? Whether it's over video or in person.
Cool.
I think it's going to be an amazing experience.
Thanks, Joe.
All right. Well, that's a lot of great information. Thanks, Joe, for sharing all about it and who's going to be there. And again, so happy to see this coming together again for you guys. And if there's any more information, where should folks go, or how should they go? I've seen a lot of course, I'm following the I3AC on Facebook and social media, but any other methods or avenues folks can go?
We're definitely making more of an online presence through LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. And then the best absolute place to go would be the I3AC website, and which is www.i3ac.com. And on there, you can find the registration deadlines. You can find you even do workshop submissions. We may still have a spot or two available. So we'd love to hear, what people have to offer and for us to get excited about and be able to hear from each other to continue to learn from each other. So,
awesome.
We'd definitely love to see as many people come as can.
Awesome, Joe. Well, thanks for sharing about all that and a bit about your job. Super, super interesting and really, after all this time, glad to have you on the podcast. Always great to get more people out and voices heard, as Kirby has told us, right? So we missed Kirby on here. Kirby will be in Thailand, though, right? He'll be
Yes.
over there for that.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Good for him. Go ahead.
Sorry, one last thing I noticed and checking out the website. It's a great website, very easy to navigate. And I just noticed also, if anybody is interested in attending, you can also get some grad credits too from SUNY Buffalo State, who I'm familiar with from CISA conferences in the past. So that's if you need some grad credits, it's a great way to get it.
That's it. That's a great point. Yeah,
Either-
absolutely.
All right.
That's awesome. Thanks for so much for, and then to be on episode 99. Wow, what a privilege.
I should have. Yeah, I mean, for 100, we'd have to fly you to Malta, and it's just we could have traded. You fly me to Thailand for the conference, and we could have flown you to Malta.
Yeah, there you go.
No, thanks a lot, Joe. Appreciate it, and we really hope. Obviously, people in the region get there, but from farther afield as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right, all the best, and we look forward. Maybe later on we can do a wrap up, a post conference session, and see how it went. What future plans will be for the I3AC as it comes back together in form. So all the best for it.
Definitely appreciate it.
Until next week, this has been another episode of the Globetrottin ADs.